Welcome in, everybody. What's up? What's up? You got to burn another UNC shirt. It's your tradition. Nice. Nice. We are the regular season ACC champions. We're going to try to be the postseason ACC champions, too, here in a second. It'll be us against Florida State, 17.5 points or 18.5 points. One of the, just the line. I don't know. It's like the UNC line, but let me tell you, we are not at home and we're down 2 starters. So I don't know. This is also the team that hung the highest point total against us of any team all season. It's like 84. No. It's like 84. I think we scored 92 or something like that. In any case, this should be good. I'm going to refill. I'm going to get seconds for dinner here, and I'll be right back as we kick off here in a second. All right. Welcome in, everybody. How have y'all been, by the way? It's been a hot minute. By that, I mean it's been like 2 weeks. The dog needs his food. Here you go, bud. Go get it. There's plenty for him tonight. What's up, Archangel? What's up, Nick? I am dying with allergies, as you might be able to tell. So, ooh, man, it is bad. So nobody told me that you're not supposed to open your windows in March in Austin, because I had my bedroom window open all of yesterday. I was trying to get some fresh air, and it was a nice day. It was like 70-something. And I lay down to go to bed, and I am just like, wow. I feel like I've been punched in the face. Like, my sinuses just light up. My throat lights up. And I'm like, I could not get to bed. And then finally, I moved the air filter into the bedroom. I got it running over there. I managed to go to sleep. I get up at 6 o'clock, and I'm like, I cannot breathe. It is, like, really bad. So, I actually stayed home yesterday because I thought I was sick. I don't actually think I'm sick. I think I'm just, like, allergened. If that's even a word. So, yeah. It's great. It's real nice. It's worse inside than it is outside, to be fair. Okay. So, here we go. Remember, folks, unlike Miami, Ohio, we do not have to sweat it out if we are to lose in this tournament. We are for sure a 1 seed in the NCAA. There is like no debate about this. Duke is a 1 seed. Whether we lose this game or win this game, it does not matter. But of course, we need the chip. So we had our first break spring of the year in North Carolina, 80s yesterday, and now in the 40s. I know exactly what that's like, Nick. That's when everybody busts out the shorts, and you're like, yeah, we're like good to go. And then everyone's in like hoodies the next day. I remember that too. It's like we haven't had that here. Although tonight it's going to get down into the 40s. There's going to be a little cold front coming in. So, but here is what I like, folks. I actually think, so if you look at some of the stats, like the Ken Palm and the Evan Mias, Duke's efficiency actually does not change very much with the Caleb Foster and Patrick Gungba injuries. From a statistical and like numerical perspective, I actually thought that was really interesting. And here's Caden Boozer getting his first shot, and those are his first 2 points. It's a great segue into what I was about to say, because I actually have a lot of faith in Caden Boozer. I actually, the one offensively, right? The one sort of difference is obviously Caden is not like, junior Caleb Foster. So like he doesn't have this poise or experience. But like Caden is no slouch, folks. Like if this dude is half as good as his brother, we're in okay shape. Like it is, and like also I've been saying all season, I have been very consistent in this, that Caden to me is the only player on Duke that can take the ball 94 feet and can score before the defense sets up. Everybody else seems to be very content as Isaiah Evans goes underneath the screen and Florida State jacks another three. Very similar to the strategy they used when we went to Florida State. Just jacking up threes all night, going under those screens is not going to help us. I think Caden is I think his offensive capabilities are great. And as Isaiah Evans gets the three right back after we went under the screen on the defensive end. The problem is going to be is you're only playing 7 guys. So, but apparently the statistical models take that into account. Obviously, we can't have any more injuries, and foul trouble is going to be an issue because of depth. Now, I also expect Hamenya and Darren Harris to get extended minutes. I like Nick's defense. I think Nick's defense has been fantastic. And Darren has been pretty good too. Nice play, Evans to Boozer here, 9-3 early. Good guys. And so I actually think we're in decent shape. Now, the interesting one is going to be if we play Miami, because we have not played Miami this season. I actually would be that would be the most interesting finals to me. It would be a Duke-Miami final. And I would really like to see John Shire versus Jai Lucas. Obviously, Jai Lucas from the John Shire coaching tree, number 2 in the ACC Coach of the Year voting. And as Dame Sarr is going to take 3 from the corner here, that's a brick. And that's not a great start for Dame Sarr from range. That's a foul from Caden there. So Caden cannot do that. Caden cannot get himself into cheap foul trouble because there is no other one to come in. Yeah, foul trouble needs to be avoided, as Nick says. And like Caden reaching in there for the ball like that does not help the situation. So yeah, when I saw we got Caden, I was hoping it would have been like another version of Trey Jones or Tyus. I honestly think Caden is very undervalued. Just because like he hasn't played as many minutes as he probably could have. Like the dude would have been a starting point guard on any other team, like except for Duke and maybe Michigan with like Elliot Cadeau. But even that's like suspect because Cadeau is Elliot Cadeau, and like maybe like the top 4 seeds. But like if he went to Florida, for example, like where he's from, they wouldn't have gone and gotten Xavier Lee to transfer from Princeton. I think it was right. They would have just been Boogie Fland and him or whatever. So like this dude could start for any of the other like 1 seeds. I'm really not worried about it. Nice over to Malik Brown, and that's going to be a sloppy turnover, actually. I'm not sure what they were trying to do. They were trying to kind of like flatten the defense on that one. Florida State played it pretty well, actually. The 3 is off again. That should be last touch by Florida State. It'll go back to Duke. Florida State just jacking the 3s right now. I mean, that is going to be the strategy. They're going to try to send it from deep early and often. And trying to avoid fouls can obviously affect the defense. Well, the other thing that my buddies pointed out is that defense takes, like playing Duke defense takes a ton of energy, right? It's like tiring because you have to be on all the time. And you just have to be like locked down. So like if you're playing more minutes, that could be a factor too. But I mean, I suspect that, he's going to probably play 35 minutes of the game. I would not be surprised to see otherwise. The 3 is off, but the nice offensive board by Isaiah Evans and the putback there, 11-5 here early for the Blue Devils. Nice offensive rebounding action by Duke. The thing that we do want though, like obviously we sort of started this by saying like it doesn't really matter whether or not Duke were to win the ACC tournament, but what would be good is you obviously don't want to risk other guys getting injured, but you do want to be able to play with this set of guys. Like you do want this rotation to sort of figure out, like John Shire needs to figure out what this team is going to look like and what the substitutions are going to look like. And if he needs to bring even an 8th guy off the bench, because we're not getting Caleb Foster back until like, the only way that they said Caleb Foster could even come back would be the Final 4. So you're going to have to play 4 games in the NCAA tournament with a 7-man rotation. So you may as well like try to advance as much as possible here to sort of figure out how you're actually going to do that, right? And to build some like if you get 3 games with this like crew essentially, then like you sort of set yourself up pretty well to like, okay, this is the formula for us in the NCAA tournament, and you're still like you have momentum going into it. So even though you technically don't need to win the tournament to secure the 1 seed, you already have it. Like it is beneficial, I think, from the standpoint of like at least keeping the momentum going and figuring out how you're going to play with this group of guys that you have. So, yeah. Anyway. Archangel says that the Louisville women's team is good when I watched the championship game on Sunday. Yeah, I watched the game too. I actually thought our women Blue Devils were really good. They were like coming back after getting knocked back a couple times. I was impressed. I was very impressed by the women's team. But like, it really does feel like there's like another tier. Like even like when like Texas beat up on South Carolina. I mean, they got up to like what 18 or like 19-0, and they just kind of held that lead the entire game. Yeah, I feel like we're like our women's team is good, but it's like not on the elite tier, and it's just like unless they get lucky, like it's not gonna, you know, they would need to get lucky. Yeah. Duke won it. Duke won the women's side. Yeah. Decent start here, 11-7. Duke shooting 71% from the floor. But look at the 3-point percentage here for Florida State, 20%, 1 of 5 currently. Oh, it looks like Florida State challenged. Yeah, that looks like it's off Dame Sar, so that call is going to be reversed. Yeah, so Florida State will take over. That's the correct call. Isaiah Evans with 7 points has scored or assisted on all the field goals, which kind of what you would expect, right? Like Evans is going to have to play like this hybrid guard, even though Caden it really is the one that's going to be the primary ball handler. Here's McCray. Ooh, nice shot by Robert McCray. Nick Hamenia in the game now, and Duke has gone small. So this is an interesting look. Like this is what I was talking about. It's like these are the lineups that Shire is going to have to figure out whether or not they're actually going to work or how we're going to play them. Like Duke has basically played 2 bigs all season long between just rotating between Boozer, Brown, and Gungba. That Caden shot is off, and that's his second missed 3. But now you don't have like the depth, so you're going to have to play small ball a little bit. And it's 2 straight buckets for Florida State, and they have tied it here at 11. That is a reach in there by Somerville. That's a foul. So inbounding. Okay, Malik Brown is back. Let's see. Harris is in. Evans to the bench. Wow, Caden takes straight on. Oh, man. The threes from Caden have not been great. Yeah, as Evans and Sar go to the bench. Yeah, see, this is a bit of a yeah. Caden's 3-point shot is not quite there. He has definitely not found the range. He is definitely better attacking. As McCray gets it over here to Jones. Nice poke out by Brown. Oh man, that is a terrible foul call. That is actually like Bassong just out of control, man. This is where we see Hemenia come alive. Yeah, man, this is Nick Hemenia season for sure. We'll also take Darren Harris season, by the way. Either or. Either or. Let's see. The 55% free throw shooter. He's definitely going to hit both of them here. Chad, is Florida State even on the bubble? Like, I thought I had a good sense of most of the bubble teams, but I don't even know. Are they even on the bubble? Like, are they? Their only way is to, like, to get in is to win the whole thing, right? Oh, man. Caden gets his pocket. Who'd they whistle here? Oh, man. Well, there's Caden with 2 fouls, so that experiment ended quickly. So Evans is back in. Yeah, they lost too many earlier on. All right, well, Evans, I guess, is going to be the primary ball handler, so we're about to see what happens when Caden Boozer gets into foul trouble. Like, what? That's a nice steal by Nick, actually. I thought that was a travel, but play it out. Go, Boozer. Put the ball on the deck. He gets his dribble, and it's a turnover. Gosh darn it. He's in and amongst 3 Seminoles. That was really tough. God damn it. That's a huge swing. That was going to be a 2-pointer for Duke, and now they stick us with a 3 here. It's a 10-0 run, as we have just had 0 offense whatsoever. Nice for Evans here in the corner. That 3 is no good. Great tap out here. Great tap on Hemenia. Should just put the ball on the floor and go in there. And one by Nick Hemenia. That's the spirit. That's Nick's season right now. You love to see that. Send Nick to the free throw line, man. Maybe Nick is the backup quarterback. Quarterback. Oh my God. Point guard. Oh, Nick, you can't miss that free throw like that, though, my dude. Isaiah Evans has lost his man here, and it's a 3 for Florida State that does not go. Boozer comes down with a rebound, flips it outside to Evans, and Evans is just going to take that, and he will go to the free throw line as he hits the deck. I love the transition attack here by Duke. That's probably the best. Without a true point guard, it's kind of hard to play half-court offense. So if you get it on the run, you may as well just send it in transition. Which is a vast departure from what we've seen Duke play this season. Duke is one of the slowest teams in the country offensively. But, you just got to adapt. Just play faster. Caden getting some coaching there for John. Boozer out, which leaves Malik Brown as the only big. Boozer will get his rest, though. He's going to catch a few extra seconds here because they get the under 12 timeout. So, as I say, Evans makes them both, so it's 15 all. So this is like, I don't think we've ever seen this lineup in the game. Evans, Sar, Malik, Nick, Harris. Crazy. That's a beautiful block by Malik Brown, and Dame Sarr is out in transition. As Sarr goes in, he's going to hold it up there. Nick thought about the three. Going to, pass it inside to Malik, who can't hang on to the pass. It was there. It was the right one, but I feel like Nick is going to get credited for the turnover, and it's going to be a run out for Florida State. Oh, my God. Again, that should have been 2 points for Duke, and it ends up in 2 points for Florida State, and it's just like, that's not what we came here to do. That's very depressing. So it's like 2 of them that they've now flipped on us. Darren Harris for 3. Shot looks good, just long, actually. Sarr tries for the offensive board, and now we have 17-15 here as Florida State brings it up the court. Defensively, this is not a bad lineup for Duke, actually. Offensively, it's a different story. Nick playing pretty good D here. Great D by Nick, actually, going lane to the shot clock. That's a travel. Yeah, great D by Nick. I gotta say, it's not a very good offensive lineup, but defensively, that is like, I don't know if you could ask for a better one. Maybe if you had Boozer in there too. Mm-hmm. Like, the only difference would be if you brought Boozer in for Harris and you ran Boozer, Malik, Sarr, Evans, and Nick. But like, what a defensive lineup there. So 17-15 here in the early going. The Seminoles in front. As I continue to finish dinner. Anybody else out there having dinner while watching the game? Mm-hmm. I would wait, but I'm going to play tennis after this. All right, we're good. Let's look at the stats. No. Whoops. Does Duke have the stats here? Yeah, we do. Okay. I also think it's really funny that Clemson has to play North Carolina again. And they have like such a history. Okay, split box. Who is it's Wiggins for Florida State, Jones with 4, McCray with 6. McCray was the one yapping after the last game against Cal. He's like, "Yeah, we've been looking forward to the rematch with Duke." I'm like, "Okay, all right, dude, chill out, man." Oh, 91-87 was it? Okay. So that game was back in January, but like that was like during our slump, right? Like y'all remember when we like had those we had like 4 games after the Texas Tech loss. We had like 4 games that was just like bad. Like we won them somehow, but like we were not playing good basketball. And it was like not hard to figure out that we were not playing good basketball, right? Like you could just like watch, you just watch the games and you're like, yeah, that does not look good. That was one of them. Well, Boozer back in, so Duke holds on for that defensive possession here as we go 17-15. Blue Devils trailing by 2. As Sar gives it to Boozer here. Boozer at Florida State brings the double team, gives it to Nick. Nick should find Boozer again. No, he's actually going to find Evans, and Evans puts up the three. The three-point shooter just has not been there. Malik Brown, offensive board. Evans with a sidestep to the left, and Evans the three again. Can't do it. Malik Brown, another offensive rebound, and he will go to the free throw line for his troubles. Malik Brown trying to clean up the glass. 2 offensive rebounds, and Duke's three-point shooting percentage is just atrocious. My God. That was the time we left our defense at Michigan State. Yes, that was it. That's right. We left it in East Lansing. We lost the defense in East Lansing, and then we found it again like sometime later as Malik Brown misses a free throw. Oh my God, he missed that one, but Boozer comes down with another board. It's going to be another 3 by Evans, and that one finally goes. 1 of 3 for Evans on that possession, but that was an incredible possession by Duke, including 3 offensive rebounds, including 1 off 2 free throws. Florida State fires right back. Great little offensive set. They found it on the West Coast trip, yep. That's because they flew past. They probably diverted the plane to go to East Lansing on the way back out there. Divert the plane, pick up the defense in East Lansing, and then made it to the West Coast. Hemenia for 3. Yeah, baby, swish it. Let's go. 21-19 is back-to-back threes here for Duke, but Florida State has managed to keep it close, continuing to score here. This team does certainly put up points. It put up the most points by an ACC squad against Duke. I think by anyone, actually. The 87 might be the most point total. I'm pretty sure it's the most point total by anyone. Dame Sar over to Boozer. That should be a foul. That should be and 1, baby. Yeah. And one. Great find by Dame Sar. Again, Duke playing really fast in transition here. I like the change of pace. I think these guys have got the memo here from Shire that you need to take shots early in the shot clock. Just go. Play at a faster pace. That's I guess that's the one thing I've noticed tonight is the biggest difference with this team down 2 starters. It's just the pace at which they're playing and looking for shots early in the clock. Boozer's free throw is a miss. So that's 3 missed free throws in a row. Although the prior 2 technically didn't hurt us. Technically, it ended in a +1 for the possession, which is bizarre, but I suppose we'll let it go. Great defense, help side defense there, but good ball reversal by Florida State, and the 3 is true there for Jones. Well done by Florida State. That actually looked like a Duke play where you get the ball on the baseline to one of the bigs and then just toss it right outside to the open shooter as Hemenia brings it up the floor. And Nick is actually playing point guard here. Contact there as Florida State picks up the foul. That's their 6th. Duke will take side out of bounds. So I was right. If you do get into foul trouble with Caden Boozer, it is basically Nick. I think he's the backup center and the backup point guard. It's just sort of funny. That's crazy, man. Now, gonna go isolation here with Boozer. Florida State gonna bring the double team. Great footwork by Boozer and another foul there by Florida State. What patience by Carlos Boozer, the not only rookie of the year in the ACC, but also the player of the year in the ACC. Duke wiping the floor with all of the ACC accolades, basically. 6-man, rookie, defensive player, player of the year, coach of the year, you name it, man. It's a Duke Blue Devil. It has been that kind of year for this squad. 2 shots here for Cam. Makes that one. I did. Did I say I thought I said Caden for a sec. I said did I say Carlos? Caden, Carlos, and Cam, man. Carlos has been doing the commentary on the halftime shows and stuff. I thought I thought I was about to say Caden, and I was like, oh, I caught myself. I said Cam, but I guess I said Carlos. That's funny. All right. Good defense here by Duke. McCray, really tough. Has to give the ball up to Jones here. Jones dribbling. He's got 5 seconds. 2 pump fakes. No way. Oh, my. Come on, man. That's stupid. Oh, my God. I can't believe he hits that, man. That's insane. That was, like, really well defended. That's over Malik Brown, too. Like, that dude just put that shot up over Brown. Nick picks up his dribble, gives it to Brown, and now to Evans. We're looking for a back screen. It wasn't there. Trying to somehow get the ball to Carlos, to Cam. And now Florida State doesn't really bring the double team there. Dame Sarr is in and out. Malik comes down with the rebound, and it's intercepted. No, it's in the lap of Isaiah Evans for 3. That's too strong. Great move by Malik Brown. He just needs to go up with this one, and he will draw another foul. Duke is just eating it up on the boards right now. See, I did that second one. I did it intentionally. I mean, yeah, that Jones shot was like, oh God. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I mean, we are racking up fouls on Florida State. I don't think it's going to matter at the end of the day. I mean, they only have 3, 6. I mean, they're only playing 7 guys, too, actually, oddly enough. Oh, man, that's a double miss there. And that time we did not get the offensive rebound. So I guess they're also only playing 7 guys. Basselon's got 3. That hedge there by Malik Brown. Jones again from 3. That's not going to work. Brown down with a nice rebound here. And now Duke out. 25 all with 7:42 left in the first half. Brown calling for the screen for Nick. Great back cut there by Nick. Great cut in the middle, actually. Yeah, I saw that one. You saw that one developing. That was beautiful. You like, if you watched College Game Day, you saw John Shire and Jay Billis. They did the special segment on like what makes the Duke offense really work, and they were calling out plays in the Michigan game. One of the things John said was that like our bigs are great passers. Oh my, this 3-point shooting by Florida State is ridiculous, man. Come on, that is insane. This is what this team does, though. This is the crazy part about March is that you get a team that like lights it up from 3, just gets hot from 3, and it's just like it could just be over for you, man. That's no way. There's no way that's going. But Dame Sarr with the offensive board, and he almost gets it stolen. Cam Boozer gets it on the deck here. Over to Nick, a nice extra pass to Isaiah Evans for the 3. Man, the offensive rebounding has been the difference in the game, honestly. Like the second chance points for Duke, we would be so dead if it wasn't for the second chance points. No, that should be a theft. Yep, that should be a theft, and it is. That was out of control by the ball handler on that one. Dame Sarr almost traveled with it. Oh, they did get him with the travel. God damn it. Dame Sarr keeps forgetting he's not playing in Europe, man. Come on. He did this twice against Carolina. Like, at least make it look like, at least hide it a little bit better. Oh my goodness, man. Like, even I caught that one. I was like, that's kind of awkward. Oh my God. Traveling for me is like the hardest. I can make all the other calls, but the traveling one is like the hardest one. I was able to get that one pretty easy. Gosh darn it, man. It should be 32-28. God damn it. Good. Dame Sarr. Ridiculous. Let's look at the stats here real quick because I just want to call out the rebounding, right? It is 18-8 in the rebounding column right now, and it is 8 offensive rebounds to 1. 8 offensive rebounds to 1. Yeah, that's insane. And 10 second chance points to 2. So we have made the best or the most of those offensive rebounds. And some of them coming on the same possession. Give me 1 sec, chat. 1 sec, 1 sec. Whew. Ugh. Traveling is hard to call sometimes because guys can disguise it, but not SAR. That's exactly my point. I'm like, sometimes you can sort of like sneak and get away with it, but yeah, dames are way, way, way too obvious. And actually, it has nothing to do with his feet. It has everything to do with the way that he moves the ball in his hands, which looks unnatural. Like the way that he's like sort of swinging it back and forth, like you know that he's put that other foot down because of how he's like moving the ball across his body, and it's like it's almost as if he's trying to Euro step it, but like his hands are doing something that his feet are not, and like it just doesn't like quite work. The reboards. I'm gonna call them the reboards from now on. The rebounds. Rebounds and boards. Smash them together. They're the reboards. 30-28 after the Dame Sar travel. 18-8 in the reboards. The rebounding margin. 6:08 to go here in the first half, and that's a deflection by Malik Brown with the elbow as Evans is out in transition, and another foul. That one on Robert McRae, who probably saved the basket, but is sending an 88% free throw shooter to the free throw line. There you go. There you go, Isaiah. Evans perfect from the free throw line. 16 points. Hey, that was the announcer's jinx. Oh, God. That was bad. 16 points, although he's taken quite a few shots to get to them. Cam Boozer right now only has 6. And actually, Nick has 7. I didn't realize that. Nick's got more points. He's got at least a 2. 2 twos and a 3. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Dame Sar gets his ankles broken. Figuratively, not literally. That would have been really bad for us if that was the case. But Florida State doesn't end up putting up the shot, so we continue. Great defense by Malik. A lot of contact, though. Good finish by Alex Sten. Sten. Great finish by Sten there as, both teams sticking with the 7-man rotation tonight. Oh, Isaiah Evans gives it up. That's a turnover for Jones. He's going to take it the whole way. Malik's going to get called for a foul. (31-30). 2 free throws coming for Florida State. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, it's, although as Carlos Boozer reminded us, he did break his foot on senior night and returned for the Final Four when they won the whole tournament. So it is possible. 31 all, 32-31 on the free throw there. 5:18 to go. And actually, Duke has basically just played six. With now Malik Brown has 2 fouls. Caden Boozer has 2 fouls. So the foul situation, Duke has 4 fouls, but they're all on 2 people, which is like Darren Harris is going to have to come back in. Oh my goodness, Evans is on fire tonight. So Duke going small ball again with the 4 guards and the 1 center, and Cam Boozer playing the 5. And the 3 on the way, and wow, Florida State gets it right back. This is crazy. We're just going to go back and forth with the 3-point shooting contest all night, boys. Could be. It could be. Boozer's going to put this on the floor. Nice pass to Dame Saro. Hangs in the air and misses it. Harris comes down with the rebound, though. That's a foul. I don't know what he's trying to do there. That's a foul. That is for sure a foul on Somerville. That was an ill-advised foul. I don't even know what he was trying to do. He was trying to steal it from Sar, but Sar clearly had it, and he just bowled him over. Like, it's a double bonus. It'll be 2 shots, regardless. We gotta make do with this double bonus, man. Shoot the free throws. Like, score points with no effort. God damn it, Sar. Our free throw shooting is 38%. All right, so 35 all. And Florida State can't get it to connect. Hemenia down with the board. Sorry. Caden Boozer is back in. As I say, Evans needs a breath. And Cam's 3 is off. Both Sar and Hemenia trying for the rebound, and they can't get it. 3 on the way for Florida State, no way. Hemenia down with the defensive board. Hemenia is cleaning up glass, man. He's got 4. This is a couple games ago. It was the Michigan game. He had 9 rebounds. I love that game right there. Oh, Caden has so much space. He could have taken that 3. But he just hasn't been hitting them tonight. He hasn't found the range. Cam Boozer. That should be a foul. Yep. So we were able to get Isaiah Evans an extended rest there. I suspect with Caden in the game, I suspect Caden will sub out and Evans will sub in when we get back from this under 4 timeout, basically. I expect it to go 35 all. Yeah, Duke with the limited depth, like it really, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, it's kind of how you expected this Florida State game to go, though. Like, it's going very much like the first one, right? It was 91-87. We're slightly lower. We're like just a little less than the pace for that particular game here at 35 all. But like our free throw shooting has been the thing really holding us back. 6 of 14. My God. Should at least be 10 of 14, right? Then you'd say, well, we're plus 4 to 39-35. But yeah, 6 of 14 is not going to get it done, boys. That is really bad. That's 43%. Man, and Brown is 0 of 4. It's like the wrong people are taking these, man. Many is 0 of 1. Sar is 1 of 2. Not good. Evans with 19 points and a half, though. Insane. I mean, being matched on the other side by Jones and McCray. He's got 12 and 9. I mean, Evans has been doing it all on his own here. 6 of 10. 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Only 1 turnover. 9 assists on 12 baskets for Duke, though. That's pretty good. The rebounding margin, though, still plus 13. It's actually bigger than it was last time out, where it's plus 10. So Duke's still cleaning up the glass pretty well. But yeah, I mean, our shooting is not good. The only reason we're still in this is because we're like plus 3 in the free throw department, basically. Florida State's made 1 more basket. They've made 1 more 3, but we're plus 3 in free throws, so it like evens it out. Yeah, Caden Boozer 0 of 3 from 3. Sarr 0 of 2. God, Harris 0 of 1. Cam 0 of 1. Amenia 1 of 2. Evans 4 of 8. And Malik Brown has not attempted a shot. Only 4 free throws, but hasn't made one, so no points for Malik. Huh. Looks like Caden will stay in the game. Interesting. We're going to try to steal an extra possession here, even though this is on defense. Oh my God, man. The free throw line continues to be a problem. No, Caden will sub out after the free throw. No, he'll stay in, actually. It was Darren Harris that went to the bench. Okay. All right, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. I mean, I don't think if 50% of the free throw line is going to be enough to get this done. Defense holding up so far, though, here in this possession. 10 seconds to go. Jones is going to put up another 3. He's been hot. That's short. Nick's going to come down with that rebound, and Caden's going to get it out to Dame Sarr. Gives it over to Evans. Cam Boozer is going to try to take it. Yeah, he'll give it to his brother, Caden. Caden will go again. 0 of 4. Jesus. Caden Boozer is doing a Elliot Cadeau at the moment, shooting us out of the game with his 3-pointers that do not work. Jones too strong. Evans down with a rebound. Well done, Isaiah Evans, with that defense. The threes by Caden just look like line drive shots. Meanwhile, Evans continues to pour it in. 5 3-pointers for Isaiah Evans in the first half. Duke's opened a 4-point advantage. Back up, well defended. Great handoff there. Great communication by Duke between Caden and Dame to make sure that they were able to get the cutter. Florida State couldn't complete the pass. That might have been deflected? No. Okay, that was... Damn. Florida State gets the 3 right back. This is weird. Just going to go back and forth with the 3-point shooting contest, and Boozer is going to dribble it off his foot. Damn. Boozer trying to do a little too much there. Cam Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Good D by Cam. Over to McCray again. McCray being guarded by Dame Sarr. McCray's managed to get his couple points here, but Jones has actually been the most effective Seminole. Wow, that was ridiculous, actually. That was a really tough play by Jones. I don't know how he finished that over Boozer. Good offense there. Timeout. No, we're just going to play it out here. A minute 12 to go. Okay. 2-for-1 opportunity. Nice entry pass there to Cam. Another foul. Just rack up the fouls on Florida State, I guess. I mean, it's a strategy. I haven't seen Best Song back. But we can't, like, make the free throws. So, I mean, you can just rack up the fouls on them. Like, McCray now has 3 fouls, too. Bassong, McCray, and, like, Florida State's only playing 7. Duke's only playing 7. I mean, it's a war of attrition. Boozer for his second free throw here. Cam already made the first and makes the second, so he gets them both on that possession. Depending on the time situation, Duke might have the ball, the final shot here. Florida State does call timeout. So, quick timeout here for Florida State as they draw up their final play. I mean, this is very similar to a lot of first halves we played this year, where like John Shire goes into the locker room, drops a couple f bombs, tells them that they're not playing hard enough, and then that we're getting punked. Although to be fair, we actually aren't really. Like, it's just been a close game. I just feel like we've been a little out of sorts on some of the offense. Like we've been actually trying to do a little bit too much, and like Florida State's just been hitting threes. Like we knew that was coming, so. That's a foul by Darren Harris. I mean, it's a two-handed push. Like, I suppose you have a foul to give, though. I wonder if that's what they drew up. Like, if you have their guy going like driving in, like you can foul because you have a foul to give. They're gonna call that a shooting foul. That's bull. That's bull, man. No way. It's not a shooting foul. That was not how they drew it up. They definitely wanted to give the foul. And like it should not have been a shooting foul. But if you have 5, like the point was definitely to give the foul. Shire is annoyed at that one because like that is not what he wanted. He wanted to give the foul on the drive, and like the fact that they called it a shooting foul, not right to me. Mania calls time here, so Duke would use it or lose it. All right, so there's 14 seconds game clock, shot clock differential. It's enough time for an offensive rebound, but if you don't actually execute this correctly, you're going to give Florida State another like go at the rack here, another shot before halftime, and that is not what you want. The pup has is just in another world at the moment. pup is in another world right now, man. He cannot be bothered. Okay, so Duke with the final possession of the half. Nick playing point guard here. Sar, Evans, Boozer, Cam, and Darren Harris. And we go to 13 seconds. It's going to be one-on-one. Boozer. Foul. Nope, gets his own miss. Now the foul. That'll be the second on Sten. So it'll be free throws. I mean, I suppose if you try to foul them out of the game, like if Florida State isn't going to play like more than 7 dudes, like I suppose it's a viable strategy. It hasn't ever really been one that's worked very well for Duke, the foul the dude out of the game strategy. But like they're bringing McCray back in here with 3 fouls. Like if he somehow picks up a charge and gets a 4th foul, it could be trouble for Florida State. Like that would be significant. His Cam Boozer makes them both here. So he's made 4 out of his last 4. So that's the upward trajectory. But Florida State will have the final shot here of the half. And so 43-42. And it'll be McCray being guarded by Sar. There's the high screen. Now the switch onto Nick. And McCray is going to try to cross over Nick. Nick's not having it. He's going to make him go right. And McCray will score. And that'll be the end of the half. So they brought McCray back in. And it looks like Boozer just wanted to let him go, I guess. Shire just saying that we got to guard and we got to play defense. I mean, I think though, I think you have a little bit more leeway to play defense in the second half when you don't really have to worry about foul trouble. Like, I think right off the bat you have Caden picking up 2 fouls, right? And like just your limited depth really hurts you here. So. Yeah, the limited depth just really hurts you. And then, but in the second half, you can play a little bit more free. So I do wonder if you get a little bit riskier. Obviously, Malik has 2 fouls. That's going to be tough. But like, Boozer's got none. Cam's got none. Sar's got none. See what they're saying here at half. Yeah, Jim Boeheim has the right. Third most points allowed in a half this season by Duke. 2 of those have been to Florida State. It just is like something with like the Florida State thing that like, yeah, I mean, but Jim Boeheim, I mean, has it right? Like the depth of Duke is really what allows us to be like so like really turn it up on the defensive end, and like Caleb Foster is a big part of that. But yeah, it's just not quite like the 11 points off the turnovers is significant. Like Duke with 8 turnovers, right? Like I don't know if Caleb Foster's in the game, you have like maybe 5 instead of 8. I don't know, maybe, right? Like, but like, look, I mean, Louisville here, they're showing the highlights. Pushed Miami late. I'm not surprised that we're getting the best shot here from Florida State. They got to win the thing to go to the tournament anyway. So. Yeah, it's gone about as I've expected, I think. Um, definitely 17 and a half points. I don't know where Vegas got that spread, but that was not it. That's crazy. Ugh. Where is the spread right now, I guess? Where are we? Hmm. Looks like Florida State is a 15% chance to win. Really? That's it? That's it? Where'd they start? 6? Huh. Yeah, that line was nuts. Let's go with the reverse jinx. Yeah, I don't even know where they got that line from, to be honest. But like, look, it's kind of going the way you would expect, right? Like, where with the 2 guys out. I mean, I think they're really interesting. Corey, what's up? We don't look confident right now. That's like actually sort of a good point. I mean, I think that's kind of what Shire is going to come into the locker room being is like they're just like they're not being tough, right? Especially on the defensive end. You can use a couple more guys to step up and make some shots to help Cam and Slim. I mean, if you just look at the stats, you got Evans here with 22. He's 7 of 11, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc, and 3 of 4. Like, that's a stat line for an entire game, right? That's a stat line for an entire game for Slim, and he's put that up in the first half. Is the dude going to go off for 44? I don't know. I doubt it. Like, Sar's only got 1. He hasn't, like, he's only made 1 free throw. Like, Sar needs to get going. Darren Harris, okay, role player off the bench, but, like, hasn't done much. Boozer's got 11. I mean, Boozer's going to have to finish with 25, would be my guess. So, like, plus 14. I mean, Nick's got, like, 7. It's kind of crazy. Like, but like, where else do you turn, right? Like, you can't be like, oh, yeah, Foster's going to get us 8 to 10. Like, not happening, right? Like, oh, yeah, Gungba's going to get us 8 to 10. Not happening. Like, Malik Brown for Gungba, 0. Caden Boozer, even though Caden Boozer was the first player to score in the entire game, he got the first shot of the game. It was a 2-pointer. He hasn't scored since. He's 0 for 4 from range. Has not found the range from 3. Like if he had made 2 of those 4s, you give plus 6. You're up 5, right? You're at 49-44. And the free throw shooting has also been atrocious here. It's been 11 of 20. Although Cam has figured it out. He's settled in. He's now 7 of 9. That's actually pretty good here. That's almost 80% if you kind of project that one out. So 11 of 20, but like, yeah, not great. I mean, Florida State's 3-point shooting, 7 of 15 is exactly where it needs to be if they're going to pull the upset. Like, that's what they want to do. Right? They're shooting 51% from the floor. This is pretty much like the first Florida State game. I'm not really surprised. I mean, 26 total rebounds here for Duke. They're plus 15 on the boards. Duke's getting it done there. And on the offensive rebounds, it's 11 offensive rebounds to 1. It's plus 10 and 13 second chance points. The points off turnovers, though, is well in the favor of Florida State. They got 11 off of 8 Duke turnovers. We've got 3 off of 3 Florida State turnovers. So, like, Florida State has done a really good job taking care of the ball. And like Duke with 8 turnovers, like if Duke turns it over 16 times, I'm not sure we can win this game with the 16 turnovers, right? Like, yeah. We have no confidence because of injuries. If we win tonight, we'll lose the championship game. But like, look, like last year's team, like Cooper Flag went down in like the first play of the Georgia Tech game, right? And then they went on to win 2 more games. Like, so I don't know, like here they've known that they weren't going to have Foster or Gungba coming into the game, right? So you can't really use that as an excuse. Like you can't use the injuries as an excuse, right? You know that you don't have those guys. Last year, you didn't know you were like, Flag was going to come out in a wheelchair out of the locker room, right? Like, and he comes back for the NCAA, and then Con Knipple ends up taking the MVP of the tournament. Like, granted, it's like 1 dude instead of 2, but like still. Somehow Duke over here is but yeah, I mean if we roll this back, I'm sort of curious. That's cool, man. Yeah, being shorthanded is one thing, just don't play like you are. But like look, like by comparison, you're not really shorthanded. Like you've played 7, they've played 7. You're playing the same amount of guys. It's not like they have an advantage because you're shorthanded. They're also only playing 7. So, like, it's even, right? They just happen to have more foul trouble. Interestingly enough, like Somerville's got 2, Bassong's got 3, McRae's got 3, Jones 2, Sten 2. Like, this could turn into problems for Florida State later into the game if they end up getting if they pick up a 4th foul early in the second half, or some dude picks up a 3rd. Like it could be problems there. Like oddly enough, the offense is better than the defense tonight in some ways, right? Like, okay. So if we look back, like the first half of this game was 42-42, and then we ended up winning 49-45 in the second half. What do we have here? We have 44-43. It's almost like a mirror image of this game. I want the box. I kind of want the box score just in PDF form. It's a little hard to follow. There we go. Okay. So team summary here. Duke 51-85. I mean, so Duke shot way better in the game in Tallahassee here. 12 for 27 from 3. 6 of 19. More or less. It's just slightly less. 20. But the free throws, man, we were 23 of 25 from the free throw line. Holy smokes, man. We shot 25 free throws in Tallahassee and hit 23 of them. Oh, I remember now. I remember we were doing the show that night and we were like, wow, we haven't missed a free throw yet. It's like we hit like our first 11 or 12 or something like that. That was crazy. Yeah. The rebounding 31-24. So it was a bit closer in the rebounding margin. They're just not doing it there tonight. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they played 9 guys. 6, 9, yeah, 9. They played 9 guys back then. Chauncey Wiggins, McRae, Somerville, Stan, Kobe McGee, Miles Cam, they're missing there. 17 minutes. Bassong, Maluk Alier, 11. So they're missing 2. So they're missing 28 minutes here. So that's 17 minutes, 11 minutes. 17 is 2 points, though. It's like not really. That's like from an offensive standpoint, it's like not really an issue. They were shooting 55.56 from the field. This is 51. So it's a little worse. This is 51-61. I mean, 53%. Like, it's not that far off, right? 46.7% for the game for 3. 46.7% from 3. It's almost identical. Like, the Florida State stats are almost identical. They're slightly better from the free throw line. But like this 3-point shooting percentage is identical to what it is tonight, 14 of 30. And they are 7 of 15. It's exactly the same. 16 of 31 is exactly what they shot in the second half. Took a few, fewer shots here in the first. Points off turnover 17. Second gens points 11. Points off turnover. I mean, it's pretty close. Like, it's pretty close to the original Florida State game. I don't know, for whatever reason, like, Florida State just seems to have our number this season. I don't know. It's really going to be up to, like, how we come out here in the second half. Like, who wins the first 5? Who wins the first 5 minutes here? Because it's shaping up to be very, very similar. So anyway, that's all I got. I mean, Caden's got to be better though. Caden, we're gonna need like 10 out of Caden here in the second half. He's gonna have to get to 10 somehow. Like he's gonna have to. I don't know if it's like I don't really care about finding the range from 3 as much as it's like just like drive in the paint, get fouls called, and like if this strategy is get Florida State into foul trouble, like pressure them into foul trouble, then drive. Oh, great, now it's not working for me. Drive them. Like Caden should just put the ball on the floor and go. Instead of selling for threes. I mean, Isaiah Evans has been hitting the threes, like, or just hit a few more free throws. Yeah, I mean that would have worked too. Oh God. I mean, this is going to go down the wire, folks, so buckle up. Loading Shire halftime speech. Yep. He's been, yeah, I think they, what is it yesterday they released the one from UNC? It was a good one, too. The other interesting one is always that, like, the team, like, Florida State played last night, right? So, like, they're on. We haven't played since Saturday. I mean, it's been a bit of a layoff. So you kind of have to get things going. So there was always that, although both of the higher seeds advanced earlier in the session, the earlier session. So can't really use that as an excuse either. But like, it does take a little bit to get the card going, so to speak. Okay, so Duke to start with the ball here. We're gonna look for Cam at the top of the key. And Cam is going to get it deflected. I guess that's going to be another turnover. Step into a 3 here is Florida State. Yep. Jesus. That is not a great way to start the second half. Turnover into a 3. Wow. Cam's got to sidestep that one. Oh my gosh, he missed. Nice tap back by Malik Brown. Duke trails by 2. Oh, that's a turnover. Evans is just going to let it go. Does that count as a turnover or a block? I guess it's not a turnover. I guess it's just a block. That Cam was blocked on the attempted shot. Okay. Oh my God, Caden. Oh my God, Caden. Oh my God, the three-pointer hits the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim, and just does not go down. 0 for 5. I mean, he's going to hit one eventually, I guess. Right? Right? I would rather see Caden drive it, man. Oh, man, Florida State almost got the offensive rim and drive it. Take this to the rim, Caden. Blocking foul. Thank you. See, that's what I mean. 94 feet, Caden. Take this right to the rim. And that's the 4th foul on Bassong, by the way. I think it's because he's in the restricted area. Like, take this one to the rim. Force them to commit. Right there. And it's the 4th foul on Bassong. Corey Alexander. Something about this matchup is favorable for Florida State. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we talked about. It's like somehow, like, Florida State just seems to, like, have our number. It's like 2 out of the 3 highest scoring halves in the season belong to Florida State. Like, I don't know. That can't, that's like not a coincidence, right? Like, I don't know. Kane's gotten both tied. Nice. So Bassong with foul trouble. McCray bringing it up the floor. There's the switch. Malik Brown on McCray. Now we're trying to switch back. We couldn't, and McCray. Oh boy, we kind of confused ourselves on the switching there. Malik got in front of Sarr, and then Boozer attempted to help, but not quite. Bad communication. Cam to Caden. Caden will be out on Florida State. We'll go baseline out of bounds here. Yeah, I like this version of Caden better. Going to the rim. Yeah, that could have been a foul. And now we have a turnover here as the cameras didn't. Oh my God. Actually, that foul would not have been on McCray. That foul would have been on Jones. Corey Alexander doesn't have that right. That was on number 10. And now Boozer's going to get his 3rd. Oh my God, Caden. It's not a good first game for Caden at point guard here. Almost a 5-second call. Oh, Evan's going to get called for that one. So McCray at the free throw line. Ooh, misses the first. Short arms it. Nick in for. I think Nick has been the better of the point guards, honestly. So Duke trailing by 3. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens here now. Boozer to Malik. There's the screen by Evans. Not there. Oh my gosh, beautiful pass by Isaiah Evans over the top. Way too easy. McCray driving. He's got the baseline. Ooh, that was, almost an offensive foul. Oh my gosh, somehow McCray gets it back. Oh, come on. I don't know. I thought he threw the elbow. I guess McCray will go back to the free throw line here. The first on Ansar? Yeah. Ugh. So Florida State better on the rebounding here. They've been able to get 2 offensive rebounds on these last 2 possessions, and it's actually like resulted in free throws for Cray. So like not much, like the one and done. We were holding them pretty good to like the one and done in the first half, but now the second chance points swing in the way of Florida State. Careful, Dame. Nice. Cam to Nick, back to Cam, short arms the 3. Malik Brown, oh my God, just hands it right back to Florida State, who was trying to save it on the deck. Oh boy. Wow, man, they are whistling everything right now. This is... Wow, man, they are whistling everything. We have 4 fouls in 3.5 minutes. Are you kidding? That should not be a shooting foul, though. This should be a side out of bounds or baseline out of bounds. Okay, but like, wow, the refs are just decided, like, the Zebras decided that they wanted in on the action here. God. Man, McCray is taking over, man. 18 points. Shoot. He's got 3 fouls. Somehow we're going to have to make him defend. Give the ball to Sarr. Make him defend. Make McCray defend. Well, that's the under 4 timeout. So that was not a good start to the second half by Duke. Damn, the body language is not good, folks. Not good. Not good. Oh boy. It's crazy though how like it's crazy how like discombobulated Duke looks defensively. Like we didn't look this bad against Florida State. Sorry, a UNC rather. Like we dominated UNC. We killed them. Like something about this Florida, like yeah, the defense has to lock in. It's like something about this Florida State team just seems to, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Ugh. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, defensively, it has just not been it. It has not been it, boys. But I don't like. I don't like what I'm seeing. It's like, it just looks like the back when we left the defense in East Lansing. It just looks like that again, right? So McCray totally taking over here with 18 points. He has 3 fouls, though. If we can somehow make him defend. We have 3 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the second half. So that's not great. That's not good. And Caden really hasn't been like the drop-in replacement for Caleb Foster that we wanted. But let's see. Our boys have been really good at responding all season long. So let's see what we got. All right, so Florida State challenged the out of bounds and won it. Okay. 8 seconds here on the shot clock as McCray working on Sar. McCray is going to go real deep. That's short. Oh, can't come down with the rebound, man. Offensive board to Florida State. Oh, my God. Malik Brown fouling, man. That's his 3rd. That is not a good foul. This is like not. That was such a boneheaded play. Ugh. They're going to put Caden back in. I mean, I guess you just got to play him. Oh, good hands. Nice deflection there. Just got to play it out, right? Oh, that is all dangerous pass by Nick. Get the ball in the hands of Evans here. Evans has been the guy. That's a kick. Or it's a hold. Evans has to get it going again here. Currently trailing by 5. What's the out of bounds play here? Okay, Boozer, Evans. To Nick. Nick. Oh my God, it's way too difficult. Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to get a basket interference. We'll take it. Florida State is out of challenges, so they can't challenge that. So we will take it. Let's see. Did somebody get a hand on it? Yeah, it's actually still on the rim. That's a good call. So I was like, oh, Boozer missed it. No, Boozer didn't touch it because it was on the rim, and then Florida State player touched it, and that triggered the goaltending violation here. Now Duke in his zone here. It's a 3-2, 2-3, 2-1-2. Oh God, Wiggins, man, what a tough play. Just has to make the shot over Boozer. Okay. I didn't think that was bad defense. Honestly, it's a good shot. Florida State is playing so far off Caden. It's like not even funny, man. Nick for 3. Yeah. Oh, clanker. It's definitely off Florida State. It was online, but it was short. What is happening to Dope Man? I guess they're missing 2 players. Yeah, I mean, it's like just the defense hasn't been there, man. It's been the Florida State. It's very similar to like the game in the. Man, that is going to be possession error to Florida State. It is like exactly like the game in Tallahassee, man. Oy. That's technically a turnover here. Maybe there's a conscious or subconscious awareness of a threat of foul trouble. It would be an extra 8 to 10 fouls. I mean, but at this point in the game, like, there's 14 minutes left. Like, I feel like you just kind of have to send it. Unless you're Caden or Malik, right? Like, the rest of them, just like, but the Florida. That's my point. Has been all night. Is like Florida State is also playing 7 dudes. It's even in terms of that. Is short, man. It's a great rebound there by Nick. Oh, actually by Darren, who managed to knock it back outside. What effort by Darren Harris. Oh, Boozer is completely stuck. Evans from deep downfield. Wow, he can't get that one to go. McCrae's going to step up for 3 here for sure. Yep. Oy, we're in a lot of trouble. Boy, we are in a lot of trouble. It's like really, like we spent so much effort on the offensive end. It was like great effort by Darren Harris, but like we are in a lot of trouble right now. Holy moly, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, boys, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. And like the problem is that we can't seem to figure out how to like. The problem here is like I said earlier, like you actually would really like to see this team win 1 or 2 games in this tournament so that you have some semblance of confidence that they can actually play with the guys that they have available. Like the fact that we cannot just makes it that much worse, right? Like you're heading in, like you're backing yourself into the NCAA tournament down 2 guys. Like obviously you're not going to play your full complement of players against the 16 seed, right? So like you're not going to play Gungba against the 16, but like you're going to need Gungba in the second round game. For at least I would think, because this is not working. The Shire timeout here. The Shire timeout, yeah. I have a feeling we're going to win, especially if we keep playing like this. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Like, Florida State's just totally locked in. They're hot. They got momentum. We're kind of flat. I honestly thought that the Darren Harris play was like going to be a bit of a spark. Like he comes in there, he knocks it out, like gets that offensive, like really tough offensive rebound, and then like we could have made something out of it. And then you have like 53-56 or something like that, right? But like that gets tipped out by Darren, and then it turns immediately into a turnover by Duke, the 12th turnover of the game, and then like they hit a 3 off of it. It's like there's been like 3 of these ones where it's like swung the other way on us. Like if you think really like back to the beginning of the game, there was like a 5-point swing, there was a 4-point swing, and then this one is another 5-point swing. Like Duke doesn't fall anywhere if they lose. We're still a 1 seed. We might just not be the 1 seed. It might be Michigan, but like whatever. It's still like you still play out of the East. Like it doesn't really change that much. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to go on something of a run. I mean, Isaiah Evans hasn't scored at all in the second half. He's stuck on 22. Boozer's like scored 2. I don't know, man. All right, coming out of the timeout, Duke, one of the best teams in the country. Let's see what we got. We're going to get it to Boozer, clear out the side. Should be a foul. He'll get his own rebound. He'll get 2 more. All right. Should have been a foul, but we'll take it. Got a lockdown. I mean, it's on the defensive end. I mean, getting this out of the way has its benefits in the sense that, like, yeah, you got to play next Thursday. You're probably playing next Thursday, right? Probably playing a week from now. So, lick your chops, go home, and set up for the tournament. Although, I just don't like the fact that you're kind of like, you're not going into the tournament peaking with momentum, right? You're like, oh man, it's great ball movement by Florida State. That's got to be a rebound here by Duke. Yeah, his first look at Caden as the point guard, he's been shooting ice cold. 0 of 8 Boozer Bros from deep. Yeah, that's the problem here. Yeah, Evans couldn't get it. Malik Brown way outside. Boozer should hit this one. Yes, he has to hit that one. There you go. He finally gets one to go from range. There it is. There it is. Quick 5 here for Duke. 56-59. One stop in a bucket here. Puts the game pressure back on Florida State. Careful, McCray's going to jack a 3 here over Sarr. He's going to try at least. Oh, he's going to get the steal. There's Nick. Hold it up for a sec. Hold it up. Hold it up. Let him go. Let him go. That's the steal you wanted right there. Come on, boys. Let's go. Evans to the rack. Evans! That's the spark. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, my God. I'm like dying here with the allergies, man. Timeout, Florida State. That's what you wanted to see. That's what you wanted to see right there. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's exactly what you wanted to see. 7-0 run from Duke. Again, this John Shire timeout is like, what? Like the John Shire, coming out of the John Shire timeout, you go 7-0. Like, John's been on point, man. I guess he finally got to them. At halftime wasn't enough. The under 16 timeout wasn't enough, and the under 12 wasn't enough. But he finally got to them here with 11-10 left in the game. I don't think they're playing nervous now. I think they're just playing loose now. I think they're just like those last 3 possessions. Like you're like, oh, that's the Duke team I recognize. Like that's where they worked. That's where they went. Yeah, that's the Duke team I remember. So both teams have used 2 timeouts, and they both have 2 left. But yeah, I agree with Double Devil. The Caden point guard experiment has not panned out. Has not panned out so far. Yeah, not great. I still have faith, but like I'm eating my words over here because I was the one like pushing Caden all week to my family and friends, and it's like not panned out for me right now. It's not good. It's not good. We were 15 all here in the second half, though. It's crazy that we're basically tied, and Duke is shooting 10% less than Florida State. We're shooting 40% from the field. We have made 5 more free throws, but we're 13 of 22 for a solid 60%. That is, if you had even just made 3 more, you'd still be in decent shape. I think we keep the faith, boys. Keep the faith. I don't want it to be Duke versus UNC. It's all right, Andy. Clemson. It'll be Duke Clemson again. It'll be Duke Clemson and Duke Miami. I really want to see. I think Miami would be a great test. Like Miami is the litmus test. Like if you could somehow beat Miami, you'd be like, all right, I feel pretty good about going into this NCAA tournament. But obviously, you got to like win these next. You got to win tonight. Yeah. Whew. Gosh. Oh, looks like we had a sub. Johnny. Johnny, thank you for the sub, my dude. Welcome in. Caden needs to stick to his strength, and shooting is not one of them. Well, that's why I kept saying that Caden just needs to drive the ball. And, like, on the one play that he did drive the ball, he got the 4th foul on Bassong and went to the free throw line and got 2 free throws. It was, like, the best play we've had in the half before we went on this 7-0 run. Like, I just don't understand why he doesn't do that. Like, he's settled for 5 outside shots. It's, like, not what we need right now. We need good, solid basketball. Oh, my God. That should have been an offensive foul on McCray on the chicken wing. But, all right. Awkward. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Duke locking it down defensively. And, all right, Florida State will score it. All right. That kills the run here. Florida State by 3 at the moment as Nick brings it up the floor. Nick's about to turn into Kyle Singler, dude. There's Malik. Malik looking for Nick. Nick going to pick it up. He's going to get 3. Oh, I thought that was good. That's going to be, that's going to be a foul on Florida State for undercutting Boozer. The foul on Somerville is 3rd. Offensive board and the foul. Baseline out of bounds. Duke very good out of these. Yeah, there's the double team. Nice find outside. Nick to Sar. Sar driving in. Sar with the lay-in on the left hand. Nicely done. 61-60. Back and forth we go. It feels like we're back in the game, and Malik Brown with the beautiful hands in the steal. Brown is going on McCray, but McCray has got to give it up because he doesn't want the 4th foul. Foster, sit down. I need that foot for the Final Four. Either that or get out on the court. One of the two, my man. No. That's... Yo, Double Devil, that foul right there being called on Boozer, I don't know, dude. Like, that looks so questionable because McCray clearly has him hooked by the left elbow as he's coming around. Like, I don't know, dude. It looks questionable to me that would be a Boozer foul. But whatever. This is first. Is Malik Brown going to try to steal it? He does! Oh my goodness, and Hemenia saves it. Now it's Dame Sar over to Evans for 2. Duke leads. That's it. Let's go, baby. Malik Brown with back-to-back defensive plays and steals. Oh, we are back in it, boys, and Florida State just looks like they're shell-shocked at the moment. Come on, boys. Do it again. McCray's going to go for deep for 3. Oh, no. That's a rebound. Oh, Boozer wanted it to... He wanted to go long. We had a guy going down the floor. Was that Sar? Sar was down the floor. Let's go, boys. Another one. Good play here. Over the top. Oh, my God, Evans. Oh, good idea. Poorly executed. Good idea, poor execution. That was the right idea, though. It was just a little too long. It would have been 2. It would have been an easy dunk. Damn it. All right, well, we got to play defense, though. But the defense has been good these last couple of possessions. Things settling down here. Looks like we're going the distance, boys. All right. Make him earn it at the free throw line. Make him earn at the free throw line. That's 4 on Malik, though. That's 4 on Malik. That's not good. It's 4 on Malik. Ugh. Not good, man. That's a miss. It's like Clemson's Carter Welling has suffered a torn ACL per release. 10 points per game, 5 rebounds. That's not good. That's ridiculous. Oh, they shanked that one. All right, so the Malik Brown foul results in no points. Was it worth the trade? I don't know. Was it worth the trade? I do not know. Cameron over to Evans. Evans for 3. Yes! 67-61, 8:40 to go. Let's do this! So we've gone small here. Dame Sarr almost whips it. Oh, that's an offensive foul! Come on! That is so blatantly an offensive foul by Florida State. I mean, chat, help me out here, chat. Like, like, really? The dude is clearly pushing away. The 1-and-1. He shanks it. The ball doesn't lie, dude. I'm telling you, that was clearly an offensive foul on Florida State. Oh my God. Just drop another one on their heads, man. I want a Cam Boozer dunk right now. No, that's out on Florida State. Kick. Come on. Side out of bounds here, boys. Side out of bounds. Cam to inbound. We'll find Caden. It gives it to Sarr. Just give it to Nick over here, man. Give it to Nick. Okay, there we go. Is he going to look for Caden? No, he's going to look for Cam. They're going to play this. They're like playing, like, Nick is like playing like a second big up top. It's kind of crazy. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Great find here. Caden, just take it to the rack, man. Caden to the rack! Thank you. What have I been saying all night? Caden Boozer, take it to the freaking rim. I mean, this is not a hard game, Chad. We are now, what, 31 games into the season? You know the craziest part? When so the games that I'm not doing this here with you guys, there was one game I was playing flag football, and then one game the weekday games I was traveling. The weekend games, I was with a group of Blue Devil alumni. And I'm more or less, like, I tone it down a little bit, but I'm more or less like that in, like, even when I'm not streaming, when I'm just watching the game. And they're just sitting watching me, like, they're like, dude, like, how do you know, like, the play? Like, and I'm just like, come on, like, if you had seen, like, what we've been, like, going through, like, for the last 31 games, if you've been watching on this channel at this point, you kind of understand, like, how this Duke offense runs and, like, what makes it go. And, like, specifically for the players, like, how it works, right? Like, they're like, you may as well be coaching on the sideline. I'm like, yeah, because, like, it's really not that hard. Like, you just have to understand like these players' strengths. Like you guys had said it earlier, sitting out beyond the 3-point line and jacking shots is not Caden Boozer's strength. It hasn't been all season. Like we have specifically talked about on this channel. Again, Caden Boozer is the only player on this roster who I can trust to go 94 feet and score the basket, driving to the rim in transition. No other player seems to be able to do that. Like, that is his strength, and that is exactly what he's doing here. Take it to the rack and finish through contact, like, in the paint. Do not settle for outside shots. Let your brother take the threes. Like, he can hit threes. Let Isaiah Evans take the threes. Nick can take the threes. You don't need to be taking the threes. We need a driver right now. Someone who's going to put a lot of stress into the interior of the FSU defense. Just drill it, man. Just drive it. My goodness. This is a continued run, by the way. I've lost. It's like 16-2, 18-2. Is an 18-2 run over the last 4 minutes and 46 seconds. This looks a lot like what happened, like what we did to North Carolina, right? In that second half, where we just like 21-2 or something, just absolutely blitzed them. Like, the problem is that like that, we started from tied when we did that. This one we started down like what, 7 or something, right? Like we're up 9, 18-2, yes, 7. So it's a little different, but like, yeah, we are just, all right, let's go. Drill it, drill it, drill it. Come on, come on. You need a really good 4 minutes right here. We got to take this thing to the under 4 timeout, up 8. Or up 10. Right here, right here. You got to capitalize. We got to finish Florida State off right here, man. This is what you love to see. You got Jones with 4 fouls, Basson with 4 fouls, Somerville with 3, Wiggins or McCray with 3. They can play a little defense. They're not going to stop you. Caden completes the 3-point play, 70-61. Let's go. Lock it in defensively here. I want to see us go for a full 30 seconds on this shot clock here defensively. It's the 4 guards in Cam right now as Malik is on the bench with 4 fouls. Matches up pretty well with Florida State, actually. Great play here. Back to McCray. 5 seconds on the shot clock. McCray trying to go over Sarr. He stopped. Oh, man, they find him at the end. That's out. That's a rebound by Duke. We went the full 30. That's what I'm talking about. Even though we gave up an open 3, but, like, he missed it. Boozer running the point up top to his brother. Gets it outside to Nick. Shot fake. 10 seconds. Going to back his man down. He's got 4 fouls. Make him defend, Nick. Make him defend. Go through him. Damn it. Couldn't get it off the backboard. Oh, my gosh. That was pretty good by Nick. Like, he has to recognize that the guy trying to defend him has 4 fouls, and he just needs to take that. That's a turnover. That's a turnover! Get on the floor. No. Oh, my God. Florida State picks it up. McCray for 3. No, that's short. Come on, Caden. Get out there. Drive it. Drive it, Caden. He's got 4 fouls! Oh, my God. He was blocked from behind. Never mind, but still, to Isaiah Evans. It was off the foot of McCray. Duke recovers that. Boozer one-on-one. And that's a foul on number 7. Wow. You know, interestingly enough, if Cam Boozer had shot faked that, I think McCray fouls him. I think McCray fouls him if Boozer had shot faked it. Baseline out of bounds. That's going to be deflected and stands inbound again. Should try to just get it to Cam here, I think, for an easy 2. I would think if Cam gets it right there on the baseline. Stays with Duke. It was deflected off a Florida State player. Okay. Nope. Turnover. Damn it. All right. That's unfortunate. That's not good. That's another turnover. Come on. Duke's still by 9. Locked it in defensively. 6:29 to go. Come on, boys. Oof, McCray over Sarr. McCray has words for Sarr, too. Hit him with a T. Hit him with a T, ref. Just get the 2 back. Just trade the 2. Trade the 2, boys. Cam's going to put the ball on the deck. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Right there. There's the trade the 2. The shot clock hasn't reset. That's awkward. Oh, no, actually, there it did. Just trade the 2. It's all good. It's all good. Cam Boozer with 20. Ball out of the hands of McCray here. Now back in them. Oh, my God. Caden with his 4th foul would be a 1-1 for Florida State. Is he going to hit this or not? Nope. Oh my gosh, Florida State shanks another 1-1. Oh my God, and they got a foul going the other way on number 3. That's Basong. That's 5. He's done. Chat, we fouled somebody out. We fouled somebody out of a game. And that's 2 shots for Duke. Everybody, we have officially fouled a Florida State player out of the game. They are down to 6. Oh, there's no free throws, actually. There's no free throws? Okay. There's no free throws. Oh, they only have 6. I was reading the bonus plus the other way. Okay, my bad. My bad. That was only the 6th team foul. Oh, get Nick on the cut. Damn it. That was telegraphed. That's a questionable foul call against Cam Boozer, to be honest, my dudes. Yeah, we're going to have to somehow hold on here. It's like trading baskets is okay. Like, I'm okay trading baskets. It needed to be a bounce pass. Yeah, okay. I mean, even I had called for him to pass it. Like, if I can see it from the chair, I bet they can see it like on the floor, and it's like pretty obvious that that's going to be the play. But I mean, that's where the play was. But yeah, he just right play, poor execution. We've had 2 of those tonight. Jones gets them both, so now we just got to get the 2 back. Just trade the buckets, my dudes. Trade the buckets. Malik back in the game with 4. Caden back in the game with 4. 5 minutes to go. 5:10 to go. Over Nick. Nick to Cam. Nice over to Evans. Is wide open for 3. Oh, my goodness. That was going to be a dagger, boys. Shoot. That was going to be a dagger. Crap. Florida State with a quick 4. Crap. Oh my gosh, get Malik! Oh my God. Need a bucket here, boys. Need a bucket. Man, how Isaiah misses that wide open 3, man. That is just brutal. Cam is going to step out for 3. Oh my goodness! Oh, get out! Cam Boozer is unreal, man. This dude has given us one hell of a season. It's incredible. Jones for 3. Oh my God, they get it right back. Back and forth we go. Wow. As crazy as that Jones has 23 points, he has 4 fouls. Like, if we wanted to foul somebody out, Jones is the one that we should have fouled out. Anyway, that's the under 4 timeout. I'll be right back. Great. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Where are we, boys? Oh, yeah. Okay. I wanted to be up 8 here at this under 4 timeout. And we're only up 5, so what the heck? What happened? There we go. Boys, we're good. Chat, we're good here. We're good. No Duke with the ball here. We score here, we go up 7. You're in good shape. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You just need a couple buckets here. Get to 80. Caden, do not take the 3, Caden. Sar gonna take 3. Long. Wait a sec. That's a blatant push. That's a blatant push by Wiggins on Malik. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, wow. McCray just throwing the elbow. All right. All right. All right. I don't think the Dame Sar 3 is the way to go either, but we just need 2, man. We need to just score. Just score. Even if it takes getting to the free throw line to do it. Oh my goodness. The Slim Reaper that was just brute. That was just ice cold. I mean, that like the throw out from Caden, I was like, oh my god, this play is not going anywhere. And then Isaiah Evans is just like, nope, 3. Insane. Do not let Jones out. Nice, good defense here. Jones is gonna step back for. Oh my god, man, are you freaking kidding me? Jones gets the 3 right back. Shit. My goodness. Man, we needed that stop. Evans is going to go again? Oh my god, in and out. Oh, in and out for Isaiah Evans. My gosh. It's going to be Jones on Boozer again. Oh, he got stripped. $13 on the shot clock here. I mean, Duke just needs to hold Florida. We just need Florida State to close out this possession and then score. Oh my. Oh, it's deflected. Oh, Evans got a piece. 8 seconds on the shot clock still here. Oh my god, they're going to bail him out with a foul. What a bailout for Florida State. What a bailout for Florida State, my man. Holy. You know, it's crazy to me that like Jones has been playing with 4 fouls. We can't get him out of the game, and he's like scored at least 8 here late. Man. I don't know, boys. I was feeling pretty good about this at the under 4, but now I'm feeling less good about this because like we have just kind of stalled, except for that 3-pointer by Evans. Like, we really need to get this thing inside to Boozer. Like, Boozer needs a paint touch. Boozer needs a paint touch to make this 80-77. I think it's going to tick under a minute. We need to go up 80-77. But even that, the way that Florida State's been shooting the threes, man, freaking brutal. Evans. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, my God. Caden with the cleanup! Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, that's an unconventional way to get 80-77. Goodness gracious, the offensive rebound. Oh, my God. Okay. All you need is one stop. You need one stop. They're trying to go over the top here. Cam. Careful, Cam. On Wiggins. Careful. Oh, my God. Just needed one stop. All right, at least we cleared. Oh, my God. Wow. Well, who's going to take the final shot? Probably Isaiah Evans or Cam Boozer. What are we going to run? What action are we going to run here? Call timeout? No, they're going to call the screen for Boozer. No, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. There's Boozer now. Oh, we got blocked. Shit. McCrae's going to hoist 3. Oh my gosh, it doesn't go! Oh my goodness! Oh! Welcome to March, ladies and gentlemen. Survive in advance. Wow. Could tell as soon as he pulled it, it was too strong. I don't know, dude. I saw that and I was like, this is definitely going to go because it's March. It's like one of those things. Like, this is definitely going to go. Oh, my God. Damn, Cam Boozer getting blocked. I mean, that would have been a really tough shot anyway, that baseline jumper. It's crazy they didn't even have time for the putback. Like, the buzzer went off. Like, they just let him play it out, too. That's crazy. All right, boys, I gotta go. I gotta go play some tennis. I'll see you back tomorrow night. Carolina or Clemson. See you tomorrow. That is absolutely insane. I'm not even sure what I want to, like, make of that game. Survive in advance. Obviously, an amazing game by Isaiah Evans with 32 points. Caden needs to step it up. But that was shake that out. And then Nick with 9 and Cam Boozer just 23 and 10. I mean, come on, man, it's insane. Wow, props to Florida State. They played it again. They played us tough. It's like Florida State has been like the ACC opponent this season that's like played us the hardest. I don't know what it is, man. Good stuff. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Stay safe and have a great rest of your evening and have a great Friday. Adios.